Enkudi enkomoni enhwe de ekona poku. Good morning Maakye bibia bokọ de.
Opa.
Ye de radio say. Yes so ye hu ye ewo ye Kessben 92.9 afiso Kessben TV. Ye ne tie se eye wo group no eye trade advocacy group tag. Mode eye eneme bi atutudwa especially with regards to eye presidential jet na sebio ehwasem akọ aba subsequent government edi hu nkomo yi pe area politics ye de pese ye de ye bia so still the etia enete recently Omanpenyi etu nanamo eko Japan kodi juma my Ghana. The issues that arose from it was the fact that wafa commercial flight, yes, wafa commercial flight, yes, wafa rented and I say ya high jet amano so and so and now in some of the dogs to be brain. Trade advocacy group tag, your framework tag. What exactly is your position when it comes to the state and presidential jets?
Kojo mamena wase na minchemu kakrebi.
Okay.
Ope kromwa edika na mincha egedifo e wogana. Minimiye se anopei o sorry eko nyuma so. Yakobwa madagana se de daye ye no. Onyaminka obi ahụ na de otomako Doto nyadwa doto akunya doto bibia unyamenka no.
Amen.
Di nti ayede ya no betu mu ni se. Oman yede niema di agro bebrebe. Na ope akontufo pa ewu krum ha. Eye edwadifo. Kojo be di madanse ese. Ye wo dwadi ni bi ono wa de bia premu atwantwe na wodi na ade baako a ne fuye ya ewu wiase pa aluki enya wodia na wakutu eska na otim aluprefo itimi ko jawusi babia ebeto me ade eka jezu flight kra na nke de 12 so no sa flight no kra ya cancel na yewukremu anaso omaimu ye jaye mampani ye yisika twitwi die nipa ba kopeo ye yi no sika twitwi die di akoto aba ayi no na ye tikremu se nipa no ye mmo no ho ban ye mfa no ho ye de ane se ontuko anu onkope niema pa enfambe krumwa na minu mienu nyina ye ninye na mum ni wefe de ye mfamu kojo omampani tise na napuku ana omampani enshisha itie no oboni beka se eye the presidency no eye institution eye enyina hodie bia ejira homa MPP ejira homa PNC ejira homa NDC ejira homa ekobia sani pen ye no se onaya no sabi akusa bia nyado ewo mu se yesu kra ye jahem awukyere ewo kremu enu kyere se yenye so petty se adia ewo se yeye na yede bo sa biano omampani akonya trano biano yenye petty to the level se ma yenye if you say anya kokoba de eni se koye didiba omai baby ayede kono ye hwe ya ma your priorities anase enema ewo se ye ya nye na fie de sabi ye dono ensem edi animu a ohia ebeka omen sabi we say a modern, but onipona ye so ye candy for no. Sa e China ye so won tono. Enye se bia wo time no ho. Bia wo tibu se sie ya ye de conference. Ye say engine nya papa nti ye ko hwehwe mu ni aye ni yi. Eyo ma paniku for the toy. Otoye no oko wan fanko. Odisio ama yewura mills ebe yusu bi. Yewura nana Akufo-Addo so abe yusu bi. Yewura Joma ama ya so yusu bi. Ena wako asaba. Ana ntira sebe abibifo yemma eniyema bi ehu be ye nipa ehu ye. Hwese mampani mua sabi kura wakoye transit wose no. The security arrangement mpo say. Na onunam commercial jet. Sabi o sika ye de buy election e wo krumu akura etimi to alupo ni bi e ma no boso. Etino etieni ye ho as Africans. Now say wo ba me ho aba be bisa besia na wo ba no onam fom na wo be bisa besia no wo ba wo be bisa sika twitwi die na me hwe ho a wo di gina wo bisa me de be ma wo. E wo say ye present ye hu yi as oman. E wo say ye gira brane as oman. Ye ma omampani akonya die na edawo no ehu hia ye na animunyam bam ene ato Yewura Joma ochira ebeto ewi a Yewura Kennedy Japan ana baomia enti saa ne ye kona na
Nana there's this issue sir. Like you said, I don't know. Maybe you further explain how petty the country has been, subsequent governments and all that. But even as a by a crown, I saw a current foreign minister, Ura, a friend is saying, Ablakwa, a postee, a somewhat some years back, Hansard of a former president, even around that time, still complaining that country, Yehunso, when issues are there, hospitals, when issues are there, roads, when issues are there, your friend is infrastructure, you see a kwakoto jet. Even that time, or not a year on Mampenyi that meka a Akufo-Addo war parliament, or resist that issue. Then other governments also came in, then we raised the same self issues again. Today, we are back to face the same reality again, and the same Ghanaians are saying you need hospitals, you need quine, you need infrastructure. Mosi ye nkokoto eye your friend is saying jet emma eye president na on them no friend to quine. What is the same way? Even from the days of Bibi Amike can be seen in the same way. I wish sure that as someone who Kenya would they to a man name na who plead this and Kaumano Yansheni and Tosa we no a bit me standing the test of time.
Oh, so yeah, Ovika, boy or money to a certain level. Now, already bony being. But didn't call us something and call us say about the princess a brass is after a warning. Still crying in the year be I am call us them. So, because nothing come at Yano. Mum me pa catch mo buru aye ba ne se
why am na working
for din di machi
e me di wechi
ubo din bi na me pese me si so
okay
me catchy owura na obon bi no wadi kwala asem ni kwala se ene atu se wanyini on try say obey penny na ebeye kasafutuo ama Emrantia awura politics mu ne say show tatremaye onyame de maye no eya niema bebrebe it is a gabidu owura ya ekene mekasa say manyini what you say Preko ana onyini no no hwene maame ano na ba re ntini wa no so sei diani bi aba gugu say onyini obeba beto no maye nye peti
okay
Kojo the way Ghana is equal aro she say I had a casano I had dead three the was here enipa watchi enom eduple ache na the bia spanner any a friend is saying screwdriver down one day enipa watchi our families I am a boy Ghana jet 35 million any 40 million susini kuri omaya ya boka so what quotation of what Electoral Commission of Ghana took to conduct the 2024 elections so what nkafa tuja na she jet dodo a ebetimi ato abagana Kano the year elections even by elections ayekwa akwatia no sika Electoral Commission oje edi election opa chekire sentiment ewiewusen emma omampanino animonyam emma hwana ye dentia ye di adobatu mu ni se edwadifo ye tu kwan a se pre so akoka airport na wo pe kwan akoba bi a wo kọ ni abeka choze ewiewusen na odi kọ no kra ya cancel na wo si utiri so ebi kra na sika ni wo ewi ase ewe bibi ni wo ne bo na aduane bo ye den te se airport Oyo sikani is the way and yama boy dey wa airport ntino obekọ no asam ne nine no to etino yenyai yempress okọ Japan okọ ye okọ investment the abakrum how oto aso no okọ investment the aba me nya omayoni me a business person Nanso me share how a woman say makofa commercial flight etu kwan na share ye nyina o my pani ye tibi atete o my pani na me na bejira sa emiaye no etika na ye fe ye sofo kra na odaya no asori no pese osofo nya ka papa na wotrem no atimi di akoye nya medjuma Kojo
yes pepe but obi so bisa say anka mo de dwadie de mo fa ho ben president
eno na me tell say de ntia ye ba mu bie ni say koma ye de etra play mu pa
no correct
na aho hawa e wo commercial flight mu no aho hawa e wo mu no eno na ka ye ba bonte me ka say Ghana fui ewie mu shanya enya wo dia na akoyo mampanino emutna emwa no
because obi bisa say ye de sa but ye obetia na yakorezi tax or baby ye trade for years na ba be kasa o ana
oh yes e me ka te Kojo it is for pettiness
enton chen
ye for pettiness emu o mayana ana say we example bi se si ese osofo a ogira wanim preach no.
No cry no moment ka papa.
Ya boss for there. Say yen to car papa.
Aye.
O ka say o to saloon car. Asori pedi bo there be saloon there enye. Yen to 4x4.
Yeah, no cry.
Yen fa mo so for ntram. Eti president ukodi a why body bi ana.
Dabi.
Institution ni treat the say presidency institution Kojo beba Kwasi beba ama beba ya beba oba the minor togu ono oso ba beto
yeah no correct
he don't know na ye boma omai no
okay
na there be a teacher ma beka no e do na ye homa omai we
okay
obeti abonti a ultima se obedi matem enye hwe ma kire magen oso kire wagen meme de American say yenya here don't know na ye boma omai no na tetrema de frɛ no eno na ye ho
okay
so de tetrema ebe frɛ no eno na be ye ho so wo pesa osofo enaka papa mu enfan tu kwan dia. How about your president? Oko Tresika abadi ababako homa amuenye biedi. Yesu tikrom na o se enkonkom la. Eba ubebobi. Na no nipa woche eni ya hwere wo mu no. Ko se zabra ye ji wo mu yoyo ababa omo yire no wo mu ma. Oma emobo no musuo so siayu. Ye be mo sika mpempem kura entese wukunu akwaba.
Okay.
What you say?
Matias pa.
Enuti ani ede anoba tu mu bi. Nye se bia. Ye amanyo. Menyama mini bi.
Okay.
Ye mum ye hye ohawa ewo adupre. Enya wo dia akontro mu a ohawa wo mu no eso. Enuti enema yede anoba tu mu se yemfa anidie emma omani nyina pani sa institution no a ebo ho ban yemfa anidie ma.
Okay, all right. Rana ya bada se ye no wadi nkomo mrepem de besan ba na ye di nkomo pa. Ya da se Nana Poku General Secretary Emma Trade and Advocacy Group tag any omo edi nkomo. No check what time now. It's a minute to the hour 8 o'clock. Meeting eri omanso Kojo Preko Dankwah enche zike steak no ye de brought to you by Doke activated charcoal and odi ebebre. But answer my main kind. One or two messages bi wa hanam na fe Yentwaso Enfi Honom. Now, this one is from Masawood in Kumasi. Masawood, me sure say weekend equal ye mao. Masawood say, I will urge all the MPP presidential aspirants to begin the process with unity and end with unity. Let's not resort to personal attacks against each other because unity is essential for the party's success after the presidential primaries. Hashtag the battle still remains the Lord. Regards to Honorable Sampine, National First Vice Chairman Hofo. Also Nedia or de no. Now this one is from Comensa Pillar 2 aka GBC give Baumia another chance. So say no matter the NDC violence and propaganda, inshallah, MPP will take Akwetia seat back. Special greetings to Adrian Kessben, John Buedu, next MPP National First Vice, and Bright Asifi Kumi, next MPP First Vice. Where if you commence Pillar 2, Honum na ode ebaye. Now this one is coming from Daniel Coleman. I have for Kenya number 2, Jericho. I say we told Ghanaians that don't listen to JDM and his NDC. They use propaganda to come to power. That's why they can't perform. And Ghanaians are crying. MPP will come back again. Regards to Dr. Bawumia, it's possible. Also, Nadia or de Ebaye. And this one, before I go to Zigano, Eric Kweku Buedi, patriotic voice between. I'm still pleading with the MPP leadership and the party followers. Let's have a clean and respectful campaign because after the primaries, we need to come together as one people and work towards reclaiming power. Because if we all come together as one people, MPP will become stronger in 2028. Regards to Adrian John Boyd of Batampa, maybe Sawa Kumsen, and then Mr. Osei Collins, Executive Director, Save Our Environment Foundation. Also, Nadia or the Eba and 2 minutes past the hour of 8. Me call a Ziga Honum na yede Ziga Steak no abro, brought to you by Doc Activated Charcoal. Doc DOK Doc Activated Charcoal and or the Ebrewono na Doc Activated Charcoal no the ye sebi weekend where did pa why you be pa one num be ayed watches why you ye pa toxins na ba me pacho num Doc Activated Charcoal ebe boa also no pay as a ho enyo bibi ho bibi flash system no with Doc Activated Charcoal. With stomach pain, with stomach upset in no me pacho deal with it na ye Doc Activated Charcoal. Food poisoning, skin rash, and face itching, digesting. No ube yusu the 100% natural and safe from Kwalane painful Doc DOK Doc Activated Charcoal. Which baby ubenye bi ato and all that. The ebrono, and then the other ones holding on to a Ziga stick. Into Ziga Tanase, yenin komona fienche the echo. Ziga, we are boko there.
Yeah, nyako padu bia boko boss.
Ye de radia se.
Nyame de akwa de aba.
Wo hu ade no.
De bia se ohuna de chia, ukufie na wankasa na raw atade a. Na oda do ada nyame ase. Oda nyame a no ada nyame ase. Necessary is abose.
About 3 minutes
3 past 8. Somebody is gone.
Yes.
It's gone for good. Obi wo ha, oda nyane enewu. Onka bibia anhim. Wa hwere no nkwa. Obi su yare adi no kowu. De make what I say. It's ye da so tinkwam ketrama da bodwam na semoje di ho afrisane a na ya da radiase. Na me pese Mr. Sapon ya di be de mame.
Okay.
I will come to the airplane, because okuje ta black kwade. Honestly speaking, ye na so on patcho. Because we need to build strong institution. We don't have to leave this kind of politics to the upcoming politicians. They said you okabruchira. Some people omo ye bibi omo fi say ade we entwa yi. Immediately they will come out and apologize. You get me? They will move on as a country. Omampani John Dramani Mahama. And no one kwa na be your omampani ama this country. Eye dey ya obeko obi beba. Boss, we need a befitting presidential jet. I'm telling you, we need it. Because it's annoying that little over 30 million population now your president to kwanya chokwaya transit. How? Boss, she awesa president Eddie and son or you or arrive or Japan.
That's a transit no all kind of partner is a trotro no.
Yeah. But shouldn't be like that.
I said the woko we see Omadina now San Twaso.
That's it. But if you have a presidential jet and I see a high aeroplane at the aircraft, a yetiawa Adiana or Quaquano, I did no at the Bebrano, and yes, says he can yes spend a high a chata aeroplane, Diamano, Diabeca Watcha say, and a Bama Ganabo. And yes, says he can a Bama Ganabo. Japan, I did no Cofadia Bregana, Ame Watoy, Eastern Corridor Road, Yababa Twaso, Yababa a Doso bypass. Emma heavy duty trucks and Kofa Kumasi main city. Buankrai Lamport to be continued. The speed runway a war prepare the first second airport. Omo ye the Ketwebia international flight into BCO Sesiano. Sesia Babe Bem. We need money. And then our mama penny do to coin. It was my penny to kwanya. Nasi a private jet na holding to me fanning kwa. We need to hire a jet. We need to hire a jet. Because I did know Kofa Diaban. And yes, I jet no husika and the Bama Ghana yaba from and the Bama dollar naba from. And then nama inflation no you can say 21% and inflation almost single digit no e best rise the bidder. Yeah, politics, you're careful. Why student politics? Ghana obi eka so ultimate resign to say your kind one one patch out Ghana we need a presidential jet. You hear presidential jet no si nya president or kwa nya transit no MYA as a country. Na Cote d'Ivoire money Malawi mukrana we have money than them. Even Togo Lasame wouldn't do that. The American watch I say Lasame wouldn't do that. You go to Alassane Ouattara a back critic they will hire a private jet and say she the American watch I say you move on but quickly Mr. Sapong ubetimi abo Mr. Brandon Champo yini dia mame me see eba bodada nka mame just a minute na boka krema na me room of keke na me fama no see quickly. Yeah, if you have
or you want to
yeah, prepare. Okay.
Onya na my mama of feedback no.
You see NPP racing when they say that New Patriotic Party it will take them 2 or 3 election cycles to come back to power. Sometimes unjindi so they be because there's a change of government in every 8 years. And the NPP believe that they can snatch back power in 2028. But you see, we showed the last elections. And no Messie and confer contested Dr. Baumia. And some of them cover Dr. Baumia during the contest. A can't want to Dr. Baumia lose election. Any NPP lose election. And I thought, say, NPP will be refraining from that. But me say, and say, power play, bragging rights will be a person or you vindicated after every election. And didn't say NPP baba power because will be a person a young ebeka ako. The American watch I say, na yabeka say, and ye esaya near the Naya womb, sa anya mea esa de ne say. Se baby an NPP edu and the nipa. Omo yes adu when your matrama queer personalities matrama queer members in the New Patriotic Party, these are big wigs with huge sums of money and yes adu President Rollins at a point Daily Guide newspaper Daily Guide near Fair Daily Guide newspaper the Daily Rollins you remember there wasn't a week or a day go by that they did not
publish it.
Yes, exactly. Publish President Rollins.
Sure.
Including President Rollins say see the pant at Dropo Airport. Disgracing this country. President Rollins before Babewuno. Now NPP for quite Helene Mebwa. At a point he acted as a statesman. Mr. Kojo Preko Dankwah President Rollins about to say no, the Rollins we knew the military junta and when he came early and yes I Rollins in here. Why? Because he was able to work on his utterances and the personalities for people to embrace him. The more demonized Ghanaian 2022, 2023 to 2024. Daniel Kufuado. Ghana ni bien why you did not Thompson and Kufuado. Domestic exchange bond. Betting tax, e-levy, just named it. Inflation, your friend say exchange rates. Nana Kufuado, you're demonizing, you're denigrating, you're short to see for the last 5 years in Ghana politics. But let me tell you something. How come that Kufuado, let me say to be my bontainer. But when the helicopter, a funeral, Kufuado had the ransom welcome. People cheered him. Go and watch videos. Even NDC people, they were cheering him. But you see, this is what Mr. Brandon Champo are failing to do. And I am a part of the man. Because he's a manner, it's on a record, they say, one masterminded I also electoral violence. Mewa. On one castrating a Dubois remover. Mewa. Through Anas. On a instigating Ken must go agenda. Ken Uforata our parliament. Oh no. Auto state asset, no all this stuff. And you probably defend the papa no. It will say the pan. Upa bontine sebia. Upe bibi to redeem your image. You have to be very careful. Work like how Akufo-Addo kept quiet and worked, and today Otimi Pia Bonte Nipa Heleno. Work like how President Wallace did. But you don't fuel your friend say civil unrest. Politics are here to me are here plenty. Do we have to go in that tangent? How? There, say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, ye trouble mana. Kusasi fone, from Mapusi Fontokwa Enjo, and NPP will lose Kusasi. In any case, 92. When I catch also from 92, Bobo to Abama NPP.
Video now ready.
Yeah, that's what the video.
And video why Brian
video. Let's watch it.
Okay, yeah, interest is here.
Kusasi for any man Kusasi for. President Akufo-Addo, NPP vote for Kusasi. NPP vote for President Akufo, NPP vote for Kusasi. And NPP vote for and this is essential quality for me. I have a faba and the upper. And my in Kusasi for any man Kusasi for.
Okay, Brian Champon, tape na ya bossisiano.
Very sad. And I see, I dear how many say, me on. Now my wife for manager and cocoa mekom. You be a cocoa mekom for. It's not more dime on cocoa. Now me think cocoa zongu. Every weekend be an amudin on cocoa. I have a lot of friends there. I even helped a Dusa Kerche against Shaba campaign at those days. You get me? It is not only the NPP people that want this man to be a president. It was like almost all the Kowu united. Both NDC and MPP, they want this man to become a president. But be a path now, airtime. When we say yesterday, I had a course from there. People are disappointed. And as some now, he's not doing this to say or the draw vote at the Abanhu, but you are rather fueling your friend say the instability now about.
Okay.
You are pitching the both tribes against each other. You get me? They don't use tribal and politics.
Okay.
You have a lot of assets. Now say to me anti-scrow obiti atra NPP mu kobese over 40 years when you be that and no cry an asset for you to campaign on.
All right.
You have been an agric minister before. You have done a lot for New Patriotic Party. So why can't you use at least one to campaign rather than run Dr. Baumia down and say wait me about the flag bearer? I'm highly disappointed in him.
Okay.
And I think that such a statement Obia was some Ghana and NPP. Baby or person in the politics a question. So Babontin Babe apologizes say Obiniano bia na mem kire sa na bia yin konfo na agi manu asi bone kra no ye be fa na sa.
Okay.
Je make no acha say. Adukonti am ye disappointed say nipa sarande oru abana champion no. Bremi people. The other time say na make am wasem. Oru atwum Dr. Kojo Preko Dr. Adumaku Kisi. Oh no honorable Adiapia Kubi eti omo vet na sem ansa ana say omo na discuss what to be said.
Okay.
So if they don't discuss what to be said there, then omo follow the side there because you need to be guided.
Okay.
And omo can on tie so omo follow the side there. It means that ultimate control.
Okay. All right. Ziga Steak was brought to you by a Doc activated charcoal. Doc for say there
okay, Doc for me can say when the car you do money na.
Yeah.
Na ye catch it for say obi a skin rashes. What to one more? Na first and say bi gugu go ho basa unu ba bi afri ba. Unu madura na ekọ no akofa ade bi di asasas na ekoda bi. Ewo yam as obi a pimples ewo anim. Ubetimi akoa enkoda ewo yam. Na wo hia Doc activated charcoal powder. Na a flashes sa no mani na ekọ edema. Obi a thousands bacteria how yes dodo na ye kan bacterium ena bakope bacteria 80 sa fungus ne virus bia na bacteria bia no ebetu ase edu atatu se ewo ho no ebetu ase e dia ma afi body itching obi a ho kekawo ho tete wo sa wo hia doc activated charcoal powder indigestion ebetu ase dem am na next madade say obia udidi ana abofunu udi anwa duane ana abofunu udidi wie ya abofuru che okore chewing gum na se baby dabi di kwase basa doc activated charcoal powder udanyane ano papa di kanum bi utisa kakra bi dugu atreso a na de agu kapum no ahwie warm water de agu no anu bi animre no anu bi mama na watwe sade ni na abejai ama ho ato bi a osa etete wo waduro ene doc activated charcoal powder ene opese wo se ne yefita menko ne nkonko ko ayi si e kwa akotwi ni ajo 3500 and I say 5000 debi doc activated charcoal powder no udi bi bo brush ma o de brush bo mu a no ato bo ase de twitwitwi o siri na be white kama abra unkonko tueska phone number we sisi a 059 820 6885 059 820 6885 and 020 66 166 20 020 66 16620 upe bi ato adia pharmacy okumase life pharmacy okumase pure leaf pharmacy ena Kolenak pharmacy omuni na okumase nana boachi watema mensa takrade Joe Bennett pharmacy sunyane delight pharmacy okofro dia Widama pharmacy ewa shaman ena Nel Bank hasi a oko okaishi drug lane oheba shop bia ne pharmacy shop bia no ubenya bia
okay
na ya fa doka wie afei awona ba akakofa ye pensi naba obi wo hono mo wapira dada hyewo mu ntino wonti se pain naba odi akonyaba but awo ba ya na akofa o pain de aba sa o pain ya koye chronic empese beko o how to atwa wo hia yom herbal lotion mutieni yom herbal lotion na yom herbal lotion no obi a wakobo bo a ebi a wanya bone fracture wo hia yom herbal lotion ebetu ase de amount stomach cramps we fu yo ya arthritis obi a wanya stroke next to pa no we di twisa afebo se amawuntinu no ebe nane mojani na edu hu afofia fe no asa akobo obobo baby a ya wo ya bia no tie die we enya ointment enya nya ade ebe ka che wo se fatwi 1 hour ebe ko anafa koda ma ade che ne ko yom ntisa e science na ye scientific touch we no wodi kaya na ko mutie ne you wudi twi ya ne ko ene se wudi twi ya ne ko ntino ebese abada bi wudi twi ya ne ko emabiem kopim se yesu beba yom herbal lotion herbal lotion ebownya de ase ati se the house ede wanum no come pa number is 0244 730 295 0244 730 295 and 030 2945 146 030 2945 146 or say buy use promote and yom papa kopebito na so eje ofa hudi na ye kono near the Imascon Estate Ghana Limited for eligible kwai na Imascon se men kan cho se enkonkota asase a oda wona wo adwuma mu ani afro aka cho se yesi metoma afro bi aba bebubu eyo fence no yesi metoma afro bi abebubu flow level no sa asase no obi dia dabi enye ne se nenkra ha watokra da wasi kura na obadam no ono madam no yetumi sa abebutugu mesrawo hwehwe Imascon Estate Ghana Limited for chakwan ne eba mu asase ahodo asase a woda no wada asase yi rose ediatum asase a monkey sanctuary ewo ho asase a benya good oxygen esutai ho aye triti asase nsuo ho asase a police post fire post bibia ho eba mu asumajo ne ye promotion no yesi abaduma fo eno mu amonya abaduma mu ni na amomra na promotion ne se wose bra yesi asene ba ko one plot 3200 titis Ghana 320 million wose bra ne be deposit 8000 Ghana cedis pe u deposit 8000 Ghana cedis sa 240,000 Ghana cedis na kana 24,000 no yes spread the amount na the 24 months which is 2 years now the tua na 2 years ne bosumi bia be 1000 Ghana cedis na sanso ena 2.5 plot no so no ne bo no 16,000 Ghana cedis eno so no bedi katua 4,000 na yama 1 year na 1 year no udi 12,000 aka no bosumi bia watua 1,000 Ghana cedis umpewe opede he yawo Central University College ho na abehunu ye Tropoli Sagleme affordable house no yawo nsase kakraka ho na Ghana obi etuko because airport wo ho university wo ho bibia wo akwara ho a obetimi start elementary school no de university wey we opede Imascon kwane be sade no we chi akwan e was Spinters Road Community 18 Junction opposite Allied Filling Station and we your first floor and no Dom Kasala Plaza near KFC on abehu a mascon na a mascon se phrase here 0553 84 646 0553 840 646 and 055 38 38 730 055 38 38 730 and 020 91 55 437 020 91 55 437 wey Imascon Estate Ghana Limited etimobra fa ho bewra nenya asundue ne pa babia usi wodaya ho ebeto ye susu eso susu ubetimi atone kakaka ne kwanya wasindue.
All right, yeah, that's it. Zika stake in the bro. 22 minutes past the hour of 8. Where Kessben 92.9. I feel so Kessben TV and I feel so on DSTV is channel 364 and then on Go TV channel 121. Your text messages in I feel so WhatsApp messages in Ina and Fabra making kind Nina Amau. Ewo if you have no. Be din komo na ye ne ye nua pani ye hu na chepa. Ora Kofi Capito or your founder and I feel to see you Emma consumer protection. Now in any case we are consumer, me a consumer. There are too many issues cost was said you nim you're right ye nim ye mra I quite say fast near to me dear sene dear fata ye be din na ho enkomo e wo fie hanom and then too many other issues ye fo say betimi e di ho enkomo fie hanom ye be di e wo hanom na ya toa dwumadie no so Ora Kofi Capito good morning me bia Kojo
Preko. So
of I mean what you
so you me
that's so here your family here na me hu do bo meji 3 years for
akra na you pay ma hwa ma see fifi am so kema me say
oh of I bia na ko fani
na mo pass the man here that you be nyasemo
say
mo kika no
sao
cause me me fie na yes announcement we ya now we were radio station here. When I met me identify.
Oh, I didn't know.
And it's a court, no, we be here.
Oh, by a hole. True. Oh, banana me as group be din komo trade advocacy group. No more can be before presidential jet. No, minim say na o take him no bauti any there. Oh, okay. So it has to do with say Ghana we are being petty. I think it's high time say Sebio or many will come together to find solution to this presidential jet thing. Say as I say whichever way it is, we should buy a presidential jet. Na on mine no enyusu. Na president o twa trotro de. I mean how ye conference abue ye kotoso abue ye kofa commercial flight so abue. Now they feel that listen ye nja bibia na ye nto.
Isi on say Ekrobia amanyoko for no. Omuni bibi potin. Kachre omano. Sa na isi. Presidential jet ekofa ba say. So obi na kan ho asem.
Yeah.
No be so ono so fi so ono so aba. On so be kan ho asem. Ade bi ho no ma enya amanyesem. Eye Ghana asem. Enti ye ne mana say ye Ghana de a. Mom yemfa ye party ento nchen. Ye Ghana wonim ade ha me pa. Ya nwene Ghana bi on, ya nwene political parties. So ho me meti say yes president o mampanyini why stranded e wo Dubai. Me bi say na ne ticket na o di free Ghana no ye to ne say. So the Emirates na call here dia. Emirates and this say AW and I say passionel. How say president debate Maakye stranded. And I was in a no, it was ridiculous. So I can say transiting, delay, weather, mechanical, bare 1 hour, 2 hours it makes sense. Now what to make say the president was stranded over some amount of hours now. Me and I'm if he said umpa chrono why meaning we and or kind because there's no way. Yeah. Yena yamana yesa. It was a Ghana Air Force. Omo no mutu plane. Omo no maintain a plane. Omo no ye juma plane. Presidential jet no. Okay. Enti it was say Ghana Air Force through Defense Ministry ɛna ɔmo decide sɛ ebia yɛ plane wey abcd plane no ɛnyɛ aduru ne mfie a ɛni kwan sɛ etu bio anaasɛ biribi aba ho yɛka sɛ yɛkɔsiesie a ne bo a di nkora kyerɛ sɛ yɛbɛtɔ foforɔ enti budget ɛna yɛde ba akɔma ministry of defence na ministry of defence ɛde ama finance minister enti ɛnkɔnkɔyɛ amanyɛsɔm ɛnkɔyɛ sɛ ɛna npp ndc ɛna mo sɛ ɔmotɔ plane ɛbi sɛ air force focus on ɔmotɔ plane a air force ɔmo yɛ npp anaasɛ ɔmo yɛ ndc.
It's an institution.
It's an institution. And the institution is say, yena ye in charge. And Mraso say, I'll see a toss up plane way. Why not? Na ye no, ye an pay no, ye pay BBD, ye pay BBI ye suspicion tino. Na kobasa. Oma yama na ye no. Ebi okra plane for front kra no. And yet president or tiso no. Ah no propose ye no. And that's all no can say and tono. And I say one no plane cry or betting them. On the beast.
Yes.
Tama Clinton, a bear president. All corners you. Sakano, yeah, che. Enti yenya for fro. Or no qua. President for fro bebano.
No way, you
Yeah, the baby I say, yeah. And the person is try him. Near enjoy. A howling in no.
Okay. All right. Kofi Kapito any no edin common. Yes, just here with this issue. Now I'm reading this one for you, Kofi Niashade. Ghana recorded a total of 7,289 road crashes and 1,504 fatalities between January and June 2025. According to provisional data released by National Road Safety Authority in collaboration with Police Motor Traffic and Transport Department, the report further indicates that 12,354 vehicles were involved in various accidents during the 6-month period, resulting in injuries to 8,300 individuals. Now listen to this. Additionally, 1,301 pedestrians were reported to have been knocked down across the country. These are figures coming from these institutions that I mentioned. Bragufi, Oyam show.
Miemshimpa says, what kind number now? 1 point something, 1,000. What's 1,000? What? Nipa
crashes on 1,504.
Nipa mewu.
Oh yeah, 1,504.
1,504. Un say yade yare wo krum henyina. Including AIDS and the COVID. Ni yare ku ni pe bia Ghana hanama enuru 1,000. E dis e betime ye tra ho. Na dey we afi bia ba o. Yes, we are the for Afibi eba. To be sure, I say, see the adwumadi any show being sir. So now you're in charge of National Road Safety Authority. Me ye Miku CPA. Ye come home and ye come home with National Road Safety Authority. Any other agencies are. First, when I come here, commission. And almost there be commission, no. Womu ni tumi a womu di yene ma bebre womu ya authority a womu betimi enya tumi e de aye enforcement ana se di omudwumadi ni ye Kojo ye womu ya authority e de na esi so na ni nyina ni se Ghana ha ye ade a e bia do be ni ye kura no ye ma no kwa ma ne nye enti odo so no onim senti no ni nwa bi so ba wose me de se wan a me kwa akoka sa asenwe hwe sa institution no either say ye begu no bu bi samia
yengu road safety
e de no mo ye bro nya ni Christmas de ro na the road safety winning what they say omo ka say road safety a omo say collaborative road safety anything car na ɛwɔ hɔ no ɛkwan na ɛnam soɔ no driver na ɔka no any police a ɔbɛhwɛ sɛ driver no dwumadi a wɔredie no ɛyɛ pɛpɛɛpɛ mebisa saa ne ma meka yɛ deɛ yɛ pa na Ghana ha wobɛka sɛ ɛbɛtumi ate ne ho a wobɛka sɛ wɔne deɛ wɔyɛ about 80% terms of dwumadi akwan ɛnyɛ cars ɛnam kwan so bebree hu ɛsɛ wɔn bɛfa kwan so driver naa so esuba nyɛ correct obi okura na oni license obi okura en fa no ko titimu ɛsɛ saa car na wɔtimi no ɛna wɔso wɔka de twatwo police ni so a obe make sure say driver ni suba nkra nyɛ na obeyi na free hɔ no no police ni so ban te sɛn Kojo sometimes say o kokumase na hu articulator wa load wa say load no mo dunti no akosi ni axle no so enti ontimi nko bi so bi a wetu kwankwa amonone hu articulator timi twa benso ho cause wa fa na load pepepe boy ni bibia pepepe yes amonone bi sa articulator won gina passing lane mu anasa speeding lane mu articulator say wan no abenifa cause ya dina quantity mu driver for nyina driver kura wo san wo yonko driver ho a emra ne say man sambra won say nifa so na won say bonkum no say ye kwan mienu a car foforo a ono opentem akono wetimi afa so maybe sir how many truckers and I won't show me as I will Opa Monko Jinatema motorway says here. O to be the left lane from the toe all the way to Accra. And also from Accra all the way to Tema. Left no and Tema motorway. Number one, a quaning yet. Number two, cars and I'm so yet. Number three, driver no. Car no, subentino. And on there subentino. When you say, and you can say me di. Lene wobonku numunu de bia e ho no so ogina because ni tranye ya obani fa so a hwe VIP ni wan for minim ownership ni be number 4 no omo si go fi at the grand VIP e say e hwe ase ni say akwa ni finfiri no baby also offer na enye enti also offer the side of the road e ya no emunato ade yenti kroma na Burkina Faso for so omo lodu na me free chroma na ma omo ye overloading na ye ni way station wa ha your way stations wa ha won so omo do omo border jansa so omo rom chroma na another truck a free Burkina ni ye gum because what they overloading no road chroma no ma ye beche no ye ti chroma Ghana for and I'm say yesuba nyenti no ye overload am ye ko easy Ghana articulators ewo Burkina Faso. It became a diplomatic thing because the oti way station or Ghana hanamo nye na adwuma na ketua na wo bi ne ho do begye gu ne botom e na wo dwene ho enti de bia no ne ye ni ato nchen enti nipa de ye tira nye ya ye bewu akwan so saa na ne nyina ne se hwe na no ne ye se ofankofo ene nsawomfo omo so baba ye o ye kire
yes
omo ye anka ko bi pa adentria because omo ye de tumi ama omo se omo hwe ma ye kwan nye yi no omo nye adentria ye omo kwan emo de motokid ene Land Cruisers ebisa ye ho no omo ko so ehu a enti odo no onyine wo ho how will come no won komu bi Africa ya ye we panini bia nwini nipa ntia ye dis how to me share nsa no onwini wo mo cause odwene ho a enko obeye niema e ba ma nipa dodo no ho ato wo mo ansa na no ho ato no ade nipa boni fo ni abrochire nipa boni fo pa but oma ya say nipa boni fo no omo ye ketua bi President Joe Biden America answer no be president no me say equivalent Ghana MP and me say ofie bi abesu and a bank crime Edwada no aba fiada no wako and think a VIP because one team in trankran into me santra so what time am ready to the ding near fellow Amtrak Joe Amtrak train now yeah do kono train in the Amtrak
okay
what time am ready to the this Amtrak Joe or no Joe Biden no or fast train into no say train no enkoye bibi ko ho a wono oba parliamentar e adia wo ba betu edwa no aka kire aban say saa de we no mumye nye ni yie because ona watimu bi we hu wasa ye mra ebebedwani enti wono e na obetimi aka amanfo nsemama wo Ghana ha bi sa MPC no dodo akra na 5 VIP anya show ni ye wo kai campaign time bia ye do go VIP mo no wo so o mo ti VIP mo bio ani kwa na moto gedidi ni mu enti wo no wo kokoma se na it take you 6-8 hours no wo no wo ti be 2-3 hours maximum
no do
komase enti wo complain ya I say wo ye dede en kano
but it's still she now ye board the national road safety net say omo share they are supposed to take budget so omo share na ya kwan omo ye road markings nyina ewuwu me share ye kwan so
stop signs road signs will be being
yet like you said something profound. I mean now we a commission you came to tell us and convince us say your authority what they want authority then I say would you wait my year do man say ne fata. And it's been how many years now Omoji authority position, you know, and still we have issues. Is it that I don't know how to describe it, but say you pay one say
because I'm your kwana say government in your papa because road safety for cracker say you are your authority because you the to me special my home I bet me the police akokot. Say police for no enyumejumeji
road safety
yes I'm rather by no obetimi e dey minister for roads akokot obetimi the institutions na omo ka part of onu na yi na onu na oye regulator what you dem come out
yeah
onu regulator and it's a who we you to senior your man to me say obey to say supreme obey say high court obey to me the enkrofo akọ court ama court etwamu damage
road safety authority
yes
so how come
I don't know so me I'm not part of them anymore because sometimes okoka na ho ayen okoka na ho ayen because obi the obedient no wonwene me ho wonwene wo because ultimately can't tell me say you're minister for roads not just this time the patrol mamunye manunchi say
yeah
before we had minister for roads and transport
even before
we be say before business so them budget so the question is a day na ya Ghana highest okay mimi ko school at Palm Secondary School
damn school
small make our farm now yeah school unions
oh say mudi anniversary na me wa last week anniversary no mama
when you been last been them
oh subsequent ones my buy yeah be plenty dining hall me badge ya baby bia
what's the year me who got to smart me now o me hu
I don't mama
na me chile kakaka pa no am ko you show them pa
yes sir
and the question is So we a road minister. Na Ghana full su. Say, hey, ya kwine. Yewu. E was say you ni bre say. Obepe kwan a. Ewu no. Eso bete. Accident dey besi. Accident dey besi. Ba ne dodo e sie no. E na was say ehwe ho ka. And he said, na last year, a 900 na this year, a 1,000 na se bibia, a cocosro, or say a shawaka. Rather, I'll say it from. Because people could crash and then crack and yadepa. But baby and Yamaya papa, crano, a hocrasilla, accident, it's missy. Accident in Sisia, Kojo, ye yeshi mu, and who say, accident, ye be a quine. And a man buy. And I said, Kana. And if I know, didn't accident, you know. And I said, driver for no, and I driver no, and from so. And I said, God, police. It was, and I said, institutional, I also was share, and must say, ni wait to, say, speed no go, you can so, of course, our speed, you know, woman in our way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ghana how yeah. None of me wo DVL. Johanna akwebi boy bi ne police ni ba ho. Obaya o say obeje accident report form. Now we say police accident report form for what? Or say I also me report. Now I'm saying tinamo because I'm on it say me accident. Police ni ba. Na said ni say also share there were differ according to no police you know no ama me krata say Kojo una differ Kofi Kapito any for a insurance was and the insurance now no to say SIC they say enterprise woman na also mu nya sa omo investigation institutions you know testing stations you know
to do all the details.
Then they will decide. It is what share say no. Nipa na auto insurance no for was a court crime court. Me ni asem no. Me settle. Na to ntwa.
Okay.
Aha, when accident it me joka ekosi police station.
Aye. Of course is here accident cars on kwa. There's something in there.
Because at the end of no. E be some time ago. Na sa ade no. Na ye and ne you move beyond that. And then say I go the by it say yes be AI me dey me here na na akwa bi e bi kire me say ya was one there what dey my lie what can say na AI no what tro where's the power
so it means that authority ubo ya na makai we are not even near technology.
Oh kakra bi aba
okay
kakra bi aba Minim said that's what there.
Okay.
But about a year ago or 2 years ago, police for almost crowd there, almost handset and kita on, mobile phone, so ufa traffic light him. Now we GH what me watch now, real time I offer mu anyway be an original. Ghana how I was amazed. Say Ghana police ni telephone ekita no wotime kirawo say ampa wugina chinya wasehwe enye oka na sie nye light na ye ready enye na wutwami assemble na be kan bi esi ona de bia na de e ba ye be ye ama nokura dead no na ye na obi enya tumi ebi ni sport fine o me dia be.
Yes.
The most ridiculous thing. I'm not against sport fine, but sport fine, no, you should not force me on the spot. Thinking I'm into Eska. As also on my opportunity. Say we call I could defend. They say, "Hey, Bia, the war cano," and yes, I net here. Let me what you say.
I need to be given the benefit.
The benefit of the doubt. If I chose or if I choose not to contest the
that's fine.
kwamo no nyina esi because bia adaje kura de be court kura no wo de kwa adwuma wo be double the fines ka no enti wo be kwa adwuma no wetua fine no be bi so court wo court a otimi e kire mu se ABCD
no winning
no okọ police for back court wa mo ni omudi for da but obi so honoma me dey me ni adaji o me kwa e waste ticket e say $25 ma me ntua na me nko no etua no okọ so give me an alternative opportunity to defend myself but where there ya chechire won say agu echi any obru yam what is sports fine is my committee offense who now say my committee offense and as my you to say my committee offense o ma me ticket since sport no na we need to make you am here
yes obejo car no
dem go say want to be me car
that's an unmail
but the worst
scenario yeah
but they are wrong but my ticket na mami ada memra hearing and memra court se beto me ba court meba memma mi ametua and then especially America to be precise to nipa krantiano America to nipa ntiano covid by no ba bebre ho no so a ye fe bibi easy pass ye bi ba krom na moto we ni so ye say no aburo ne be yenti no kana for say no ansa na to no ye egu no enka wo a wo tetema wo ba kra every day no wo kwa no to no bosome eduduru ho no ma onko afa na okodi queue akọ se sesam sika ma me udu wa pa na bi e ba moto we ya so moto we bi ba so
ya say no
ansa na wo mo close to so no
hey
dem what you say meanwhile the oye in charge no so I'm making sure say nipa anase kwa e fa so say ye no e kwan be na ye ni yie ama say next time no untimi say ni that is yeah
all our roads markings are missing on our roads, so this can also cause accident on our road. So be tested messenger or they abba and no sisi ano na ma se unhu utumi dimpa ni abo abena se wachi aba ha unhu baby awon na marking ni na pepa road signs ni ni e form hole
marking so
any paint ni bia na
reflective and tianajo light to toss one
yes
no hu
ole na
also of them
ara go fi apepa o
and am say e obi adwuma let me get one tia say
paint ni eni ana
koye e obi adwuma nipa na e wo say oye say adwuma no e pacho anase oye in charge no hwehwe no na fa ne bra
okay
Ghana ha ye kwan esa wom e kwan ya na me fi say omo ye in charge of Ghana no bebre nwini nkwa akire unse ye wo old roader ni ye use one sana ye be yensa wom kwan fofori
for time China for ne buy any mu no
there be before
esa okro na nkase mu no
and there be the whole the ultimate commercial kwan na ya no
yes
now there was an old road and actually
okay
even at all every the year about 4 fast
sisi e fast way
e ko fa ko forudua no
yeah
ade na ye be ye sa kwan we ye hu se ye ko forudua kwan ne first amana ye ni divert traffic
ye nyina ye mfa ho
dodo na fa on be fa ho
yes
na se ne be ya ha no be na ho hwe o kwan a ye ya meka ne se ye ni ye kakrama amani ji ye e se ko Dubai kwan on bridges no overpass yo ye no me you 24 hours light wo ho omo flaggers omo nkofo mu di sugu so on a regular basis I am mumachi ye of anko kwano ya start say ye how many years oh yeah beautiful overpass in France say overpass in friend say nice one of anko overpass interchange
yeah
beautiful one.
Yeah.
A quiet for a fast and your papa, and your phone.
Oh.
Yes, in interchange, no. What's the essence? The interchange should complement, or the road should complement the interchange. Now, a complete. See, you Dubai, Chilamoha, even Nigeria, Korano, all flyovers.
Because Las Vegas, na me share Las Vegas gay
Where do we Nina engineer for no more, if you are. So the question I'm asking is,
okay,
at the end of the year, as Ghana for, because they say, I'm on your crew for any abandon who say, the need you. I am on yourself. It was the among yourself, man, I'm some home. I made the crash and no frame is a memraha. Cannot pay, come back friend this in the MPP. Almost someone da because we are preparing a to New York. Your minister, Sasson with you, and your Ghana. And the Ghana. Road market is now okay. And ne, my name institution, your research be.
Okay.
Very soon, one share, the road networks when in Aberco Court. Why? Because you Accra Woko School. Paying, you know, we did be 8 years.
Yes.
And not 10 years. Or qua, none in Yakatua, we did 4 or 5 years. No dinechi. A child minding a child. Won't go check with ma. Road mark, stop sign anywhere. The view also saw that one for be a Jimmy say, when him say, I heard a zebra crossing. What you got say, we a zebra chum.
Who the baby
is zebra? So the empathy no. But Sani Manina, I'm on an FYA. Ye niji ni enya kwa ebronia yadio and a brony chromo efo and a bronia ye say yo and a brony dear no want to mean you. So, and the BBC say, police for there no more feasibility police for them. Pay me from Robocops because I'm going to keke. Domini man say what is a motorcade pay no mu piamo mo VIP no. Na VIP no tell me. VIP no dey no dey amami ntia. I also a VIP because I was saying by now. Okoka obi ehu bi. Obi antremu bi. Me yedi me free as a boys brigade boy. You call Takrade from Kumasi to see Takrade Harbor and Takrade for excursion. You had the train from Kumasi and you had the call. Maybe I'm free Kumasi better and crying. I make go school walk. I'm out for every boys. You had the sleeper.
Okay.
And a buy. The question is, Argentina, Kaba now, the way I started here, me at the age of bed 10, 11, may they sleeper, may they, you call, Takrade. Now at the age of about 12 years, to about 13 years, so the empire, no. Me to me did train, sleeper, a bank, no. Well, Papa be about Chrome, how they introduce Mammy Fabi warm. Omo never gonna for one toy. Omo never gonna for one toy because they me what catch them. Traba mami. O traba mami a. Me kwa me make sure say I have a bra ukomu no. Me she e ba how no. E so aba form. E how be anyway betime to ase 100%. Even heaven kra no. Nyakopon when you say ntina opamo Lucifer. Kabananka agency ni nyina e ya kohwifo. So na empathy no. But the question is say me atraba ma wawie. Me traba ma wawie no. Me hu se wo ohun ato media me hu to wo dey introduce no
ye need ba be one on one into
I mean we dey say me fast no
into obetena say tie na
ma me no kan me cast ma me kan ye fast bo no e mo wo mo ye want to nyina free ye from say wo mo ye representatives so they are there to represent our interest.
Yes,
not their interest. You always protecting them. No, you are not. Let me give you a simple solution. Kamenya say a group of MPs say they are holding the budget of the government because there's a specific issue pending. I affect Ghana for. Some me addresses are there now. Government budget I feel say person de bano. Ya man pass it.
Okay.
Matthias
here pa.
Aha. Name
you fancy.
Ofiki. Me am office. Wa ya MP ni pa. Abaya guarantee.
That you appoint somebody. Obi to me appoint you Obi. The person is given a V8 to travel around, a cross-country vehicle to travel around. He is given a saloon car at the expense of the state. My people go to elect me to represent them. In fact, this morning, I am from Impriso because I have to come for public accounts sitting.
Okay.
So I got to Accra by 7:30, went home, changed, I'm at Kessben. 10 a.m. I'm at public accounts. You pump by 4 p.m. I have to go back to Impriso because tomorrow there's a assembly meeting that I have to be there.
Sure.
Okay.
Look at how the toil that we go through. Then at the end of the day, who work at China buying the Mao as MP, you started 82 as a member of parliament. Say, Jiseska we kotoka. I think amongst the Article 71 holders, the group of people who are not treated fairly are members of parliament. Okay. But I can understand. And so we are always at the brink of the general public. But I mean, it's really saying, we are not being treated well.
Okay.
But
1 minute. Just a minute. Yes. Just a minute on that. Yeah, quick one.
Oh, my argument is say there were 3 arms of government: legislature, executive, and the judiciary. The judiciary were under Article 71.
Yeah.
So they were, and then the executive.
Yeah.
So they were giving some of these luxuries. So you being the third arm of government,
We are not the third arm.
Oh, may say you are. Some say 3 legislature, executive, and
we are
judiciary.
an arm of government.
No. Whatever, no. But an arm may say you being part or an arm of the government.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So the question is, me, I am vehemently against a lot of people who are put under Article 71.
Yes.
Because to me, and then necessary.
Okay.
Because so can tell me say we a chief director. Maybe so Ghana hang on a chief directors war. And I say Ghana hang on CEOs war. And I Ghana hang on MPs war. And then maybe say
yes.
Yeah, they are me pay me. They are me say mommy free public transport on a regular basis. Okay, that is why I voted for you.
In which country is transport free?
No, I meant say give
There's
me public.
No country.
Make it available.
To
make it available.
To who?
Apacho uko UK. Bas na ya na ofemu no.
I pay for it.
Me say.
Yes.
Thank you.
I pay for it.
You and I pay for it.
It's the same.
Everybody pays for it.
Yes.
But the American say the government, the seat, the whatever,
yes,
has provided that it should be there for all public people.
Yes.
Not exclusive staff.
Okay.
But if you say me,
nobody has been given any.
Oh, but you been given a Land Cruiser.
Nobody.
I tell him.
Nobody has given me.
Make a law. Make a law.
I'm saying nobody has given me a Land Cruiser. I bought a Land Cruiser with my money.
Oh, tie.
I took a loan and I'm paying every month.
No. Make me should be your loan.
Now the Oko Bank account to me loan.
The patrol, I'm saying most of you.
Oko Bank account to me over.
No, OPK.
Yes.
Most of you.
Yes.
When you came into.
Yes.
Parliament cannot even access a loan of even 50,000 cedis on their own merits.
Yes, but you see, you are giving the person
all right.
Now, a certain opportunity. You are giving the person a certain.
So give me the same opportunity.
The person should be sitting in Accra, commuting from Accra to the constituency. Can you imagine? No, but Uncle, can you imagine?
I just made an example.
Say, on a Friday, just after public account sitting, I sit in a car, go to a constituency, go around my villages.
Yes.
Today, Monday, this morning, I'm in Accra. by this evening,
You have to
I have
go
to
back.
be in the conference
I
because
gave you an
tomorrow
example.
I'm meeting assembly
I gave you
members.
an example.
Please,
Amtrak
you
Joe.
cannot treat MPs that
I
way.
gave you an example.
Amtrak Joe.
No, because you see, Amtrak here, Juma. Okay, because they make sure say Amtrak no here, Juma.
All right.
And they say Joe Biden no. Say me copy capital and quarter America.
Now Joe Biden is Joe Biden not giving a vehicle?
Oh.
All right, ahonka hit patch se men kan che se wo pe patch papa na wo de ama o maso na se bio ho na wo ya o menstrual cramps arthritis na fe so pains ni nyina de a e ba cho yento ahonka hit patch na yem fan boso na betimi ama bibia etumi akoyi ama pains na wo kom no ahonka hit patch for se men kan che se no pain in 2025 enya de betimi asibio nti no hwe se obetumi anya ahonka hit patch ni bi na wo de abon ho ban wo de fatare baby wo ya no fatare na hye watare na ko wanim na ko baby se wo ko bia no 12 hours 15 hours bo hu se adeno plaster na tare ho no mo a kumpe ni ma na bibia etumi akoyi ama so pedodo etu a ana wo bibia topa de enko Accra Origin Chemist, Art Pharma, DM Sphere, Sap Health and Afisu Kumase, Dani Pharma, Alpha Dio, Panacea Pharmacy, Kofredia Gapson Pharmacy, Eastern Chemist and Afisu Tamale, Malarigo Pharmacy, Takradi Buako Pharmacy and Afisu Knock Chemist, a Honumina Wonsa Ebekebi. Mamu Besa Muye regional distributors in Osono 0599 802297 and also 0248 509 003 and now says 0536 645 334 Wonsa ebetumi akebi ewo honum 3 minutes past the hour of a year 9 Sasana make a choice a Bayport some men can choose say oh pay fix deposit ni bia ye pa dia Michelle no oni omo endi enkomo say ukra ye 10,000 Ghana cedis and other more afe ba ko a obenya interest of 1,750 Ghana cedis Sasana ukra 20,000 now the bear busumi nsia wonsa ebeka 1,570 as interest in afe so no ukra 50,000 Ghana cedis for afe ba ko na the brain ya wonsa beka 8,750 as interest Sasana ukra 100,000 at the bar afe ba ko obenya 17,500 Ghana cedis as interest e wo ye wusika na wo de ebre no so Fre Mr. Bonnie manager now no ending come 0245 153 283 0245 153 283 and answer 020 412 5878 na onyomu endi enkomo 4 minutes past the hour of 9 egusua ewa hanom na ye name ora Kofi Capital ne no edi enkomo no oye founder and afesu CEO Emma consumer protection yedi nkomo afa road and other matters yedi ho nkomo yie pa no minisem repem no ene ne bedi nkomo biom na ya hwe de airco but now yenua bema brakobi yebedase pa
Obigede message.
yene the honorable MP for Emprayeso constituency Davis Ansa Opoku ebabedi enkomo sisi ameno ekase na Davis wahanwa no waha because of the issues that are rising when it comes to the MPP and I feel so issues that echo regards to what Brian is alleged to have said ora Dr. Bawumiaho. Now, there was a press release that came back from the Brian Echampon team. I want to read it quick. Now, for your name, Ora Davis, Eddie Nkomo Afaho. This one comes with it and says that don't twist Dr. Echampon's harmless comment. And this one is this. Our attention has been drawn to a video mischievously pieced together and venomously captioned, making rounds on social media and associated serial misrepresentation on social media. Dr. Echampon has not in any point blamed former Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia for the Kusasi-Mamprisi conflict. His comment in the original video clearly stated that Dr. Bawumia was a victim of circumstances, not a cause of division. Dr. Echampon continues to express deep respect for the former vice president. Dr. Echampon's remarks referenced a deliberate political strategy employed to exploited to weaken the MPP's performance in key regions and constituencies. This is a matter of record and should remain strategic concern for the party moving forward. Dr. Echampon's message is clear. The MPP must unite around a winning strategy and candidate. His campaign is anchored on unity, transparency, and results. His vision is to position the MPP for the decisive victory in 2028 and to govern with the strength and clarity needed to resolve the deep-rooted issues holding communities and the nation back. We urge all discerning patriots to take a lesson to the full recording of the relevant portions and to draw their own honest conclusion. This one was directed to the media and then signed, or you can contact the spokesperson that is as in Pius so. But now for the critical issues that are here that we need to really deal with. I know any of my so the MP from Prior constituency, Davis Ansa Opoku, who is also part of Brian campaign team, and also at Nasi, so we can clear issues and see the way forward when it comes to this one. Honorable morning, Bibi Abokode.
Kojo.
Yes, sir.
Bibi Abokopa.
You watch it.
Oh, Mr. Hoja.
So
I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, that's it.
I wish I'm your uncle. So, offer there.
Yeah, that's the far say. Wabeka sir. Yeni come a quick one. When you heard Dr. Bawumia making that comment in the US, talking about Brian Champon comment, and then the video circulating, how did you feel?
Well, I think that I was saying I appreciate the seasons and the times are a woman. Of course, these are political seasons. I mean, the MPP, ABS will be a person who be an uncover forms, forms. And so we'll be engaged in some arguments back and forth, all aimed at selecting the right person to lead the MPP into the 2028 general elections. And he's young fan say Dr. Bawumia can be now or the respondent what he feels is not right. I think that as a candidate, rightly so, he has whatever right and to do what he seeks to do. Sahansuna, Honorable Brian Champon so has every right to express himself when issues of MPP, who wants to lead the MPP, it comes to fore. He's meeting party people, and virtually every constituency chairman from the 276, in fact, and when you remember free or not 256 constituency chairman, and then Abba Kwawa or Mabeshia Brian Champon, just for him to deliver his message to them.
Okay.
And then constituency secretaries will be coming, assistant constituency secretaries will be coming, youth organizers, women organizers. Everybody is coming to Kwawu to appreciate what Brian Champon stands for and what it brings to bear. So I can understand. So when the campaign becomes hotter, people would want to engage in propaganda. I know I mean, when you see say a candidate is soaring higher, you really would want to punch holes into the message. Brian Champon at no point, as indicated, say Dr. Bawumia caused the Mampusi Kusasi fight. That is not the aim of Brian Champon. In fact, these are persons who are omubuomhuye, and on a regular basis they talk. And I don't think that Brian Champon will pick a microphone and we want to say some accuse Dr. Bawumia of fueling the Mampusi Kusasi fight now. And are spreading across several communities, even down south, Ubakumasia. We've seen the effect of the fight there. But what we are saying is nobody in MPP, nobody in Ghana can dispute the fact that the Mampusi Kusasi fight caused the MPP some votes. Nobody can. I mean, unless you are not a political researcher.
It did, eh?
It did. I mean, you have about 1 million Kusasis. Prior to the election, we saw press conferences by Kusasis across the country warning people not to vote for Dr. Bawumia because Dr. Bawumia is a Mampusi and they perceive say he had a hand in the whole conflict. That is an established fact. These are things that have gone on in this country. And we need to, as a party, find a way of remedying that situation. If it is a tag that is on the party, if it is a tag that is on Dr. Bawumia, if it is a tag that we ought to work at, I think what Brian has said or what Brian has initiated, should lead to that stage. In fact, Dr. Brian Champon is not the first person to be making reference to Kusasi-Mamprusi conflict. Earlier this year, members of Parliament, 88 MPs, we met at Rock City. In fact, Dr. Bawumia was there, Nanado Dankwah was there, the party leadership was there. And in Dr. Bawumia's speech, he made reference to the Mamprusi-Kusasi fight and sought to exonerate himself from any role for perceive say Okreti. So he should tell you, say, even with Dr. Bawumia, it has become an issue for him. But hearing as a political party, all we seek for is to be able to get votes from the Ghanaian people. So if you have a population as large as Kusasis across the country, who data has to say they are nearing 1 million plus, you need to find a way of appealing to them if you really would want to win any elections in this country. Can you imagine, say, answering about Bebo Pereiro, you have close to about 1 million people saying, say, Omode, they are not going to vote for you. I think it's problematic. And you see, it's difficult to try to separate sometimes politics from such conflicts. When the Dagomba issue came up, the Abudu and Dani, it affected both political parties. First, now we had Abudus who were seen more of a NDC. But it became a taboo. If you're an Abudu and you want to do MPP politics, NDC politics, then you are seen as, if you're an Andani and you want to do MPP politics, you are also seen as an enemy. Until at the point that the conflict resolved and people had to now appreciate the fact that politicians don't have a role to play in such fights. But in Pinimpra, nobody can deny the fact that that particular conflict, the Kusasi-Mamprusi conflict, had an effect on the votes we had. I mean, for Christ's sake, we have won a constituency like Binduri. But at the point, you could not even step foot in Binduri because it is purely a Kusasi area. There are some constituencies in Boko that the MPP recorded 0. In those polling stations, MPP had polling station officers, 5. It is if your polling station officer even refuses to vote for you in an election, I think it is right that we go to find out why our polling station officers did not even vote for us. And the root of it will be this conflict. I don't think, Dr. Brian Akokan Bibia, Sabio Yanka and then Kwalanket and Kitty social media and the back and forth, it's not helping anybody. What we are seeking to do is why did they call 2028 general elections? Ghana for bet me at Tuabamano. Yeah, to see a co-election. Over 2.1 million people refused to vote for the MPP. Why did that happen? We need to find out why 2.1 million refused to vote for the MPP. So in doing your introspection, you need to look at every possible means. It could be economy, it could be ethnicity, it could be religion, it could be it could be some attitude of government officials. All of this, you look at it. This weekend in my rounds, in some of the places, I apologized. Say, "Ya bibi kran etia mo." E be say, "Mo fanche yen." Say be ya 2028 no. Ya man for no betimi aba na beto aba e dey amaye. We are looking for the right person who can galvanize support within the rank and file of the party and also outside the party, appeal to the voters and make sure that it whips everybody in line to vote for the MPP. We are very confident. So if Ghanaians are coming out to vote massively, the MPP would always win an election. But look at this one. 2.1 million people refuse to vote, and it's the MPP that suffered for it. So how are we able to whip up people? You need a candidate that appeals to the young people of this country.
Yes, but why would your candidate, with all the list of issues here, or put in a bay, a single out and answer or bought a economy as much as the figures you're talking about 1 million and yadiketwa numbers play games, but what was a very critical issue. One can year na akofan sembibria, but yes, tribal and all those things are part of politics na and I never tenacity you may tribal and all the but now so I shall say yes sir, but o say o kan sa no wan kan years wa na akoye bibie wo ho.
No, Kojo, the reality is that Brian did not only speak about this Kusasi Mamputiti. He spoke for 1 hour. He spoke for 1 hour. He spoke about the winnability of his candidature. He spoke about how enterprising he is. He spoke about his vision to transform the economy of this country. He spoke a lot about issues. A lot of issues now. He did not only speak about this thing, but of course, it's also part of a broader concern. Everybody, every MPP person is concerned. Why did we lose this abysmally? What happened? And we need to find out why we lost. So it could be economy, and he would speak about the economy at that meeting. It could be about how we failed to appeal to a certain class of people, and he spoke about that in that meeting. It could be about conflicts that affected the MPP, and even used the word, say, Dr. Bawumia is a victim of circumstances. So let us not...
Yes, you stated that in your press statement.
Let us not try and demonize the realities and the truth.
But you see, Bawumia Utieno was saying it's becoming one too many. Didn't I'm sure say man the boss no.
But he, Dr. Bawumia is talking about it. Dr. Bawumia is talking about it, and I'm telling you, I've given you an instance. He came and met members of parliament, and he spoke about it. He went to Sunyani, thank you, and he said that those issues did not have an effect on the party, citing Professor Michael Okoye's report. But we also know that in the Okoye's report, those were issues that were cited, and we need to find a way of appealing to certain bases in Ghana. So that's here. And so if Dr. Bawumia can talk about it, I think that Kennedy Japan can talk about it. I think that Brian Champon can talk about it. I think that Educhum can talk about it. It is not a discussion for one person to talk about it. Once we have identified, say, we are there, for me, I feel that we should give Ghanaians or the MPP people an explanation of why this happened and how we can remedy it.
Or party didn't that explanation, right?
I don't think the party has done that. And it is out of this exercise, you cooperate, the beer, we say. Ubi Eshe, Brian feels he's young, he appeals to the youth, and he's drumming home that card. Dr. Bawumia feels he's been on the ticket again, and he ought to be given an opportunity. He's drumming home that card. Kennedy feels he's enterprising and he should be given an opportunity to lead this country. He's drumming home that card.
I interviewed Dennis Miracles, and then I asked him the same very question as to the people competing, and one of the answers he gave was that, why? I should check. I mean, Omo contesting now knows very well that they might not have that opportunity again in the next 8 years or 4 years of their time. So they're only in either to show off or probably just to make meaning to themselves, and then just check out.
Why is he saying that? Why is he saying that? Why should Miracle think that way? I mean, why should people are the MPP has open nominations? Everybody should contest. People are competing on their merits. I mean, and to say somebody will not get opportunity the next time, I don't think. What we are in now is to get a candidate who can win a one-touch victory for us. It's not to try, the person won't try 8 years' time, the person won't come. And that's not what we are looking for. The MPP people want to win the 2028 general elections. And you need to look at the permutations and select a candidate that appeals to a certain broad-based sort of here. It is not just about, say, what could be the Antiema. I mean, for me, it doesn't. You need to look at the issues. Bar up during elections. Economy was topical.
Yeah, sure.
How are we able to go back to the Ghanaian people, convince them, say, we are now coming up with the best strategy? So that's it. Yeah, and for me, for such things, you need a new face. It's a new face that ought to go out there and try and convince Ghanaians, say, we are better managers of the economy. Yes, 1 or 2 might have not gone well during a reign, but this time, we are coming in with fresh mind, we are coming in with fresh face, and we are coming in with fresh ideas.
And that is Brian.
And yes, and for me, I think that is Brian. And that's what Brian brings on board.
A situation where you also find or also as a victim, as a victim of circumstances, and also where people have listed 10 major things.
Yes.
I mean, around him, one mastermind behind Ayawaso electoral violence. 2, orchestrated Edubwahe's removal from through ANAS. 3, instigated the Ken Must Go agenda to weaken government. 4, attempted illegal acquisition of Senate hotels. 5, plotted the removal of Kandapa from office. 6, engineered the Kandapa uncensored video. 7, sponsored the removal of certain MPs. And then 8, hoarded rice and fertilizers meant for MPs before the elections. 9, withheld funds allocated for general elections. And then the last one was seized lands from innocent citizens without compensation.
Number one,
these are 10 cents.
What's the
my list. The first one is a mastermind behind the Ayawaso electoral violence.
I can tell you, say, Ayawaso. Brian never stepped foot at Ayawaso. Brian, he never stepped foot at Ayawaso. He never stepped foot at Ayawaso. Brian only came in to save the government.
How?
Because Brian was in charge of national security. Though there was a minister, but he was a minister of state at national security. And when the issue came up, he had to go in there because some persons who were, seen at that scene, they were from the National Security Secretariat. And so, of course, the government needed to own up to the fact that these are persons who have been employed by the state and who are acting for and on behalf of the state. And who is better placed to do that than Brian Achampong, who was the Minister of State at the presidency responsible for national security. But I can tell you that he had no hand in the Ayawaso West Wogon issue. What is the second thing?
The second one is orchestrated Edubwahe's removal.
I mean,
through ANAS.
Brian Brian work with ANAS. Kojo we see way. What is it? Brian Adam for Krani ANAS da. Me you sure say ANAS Krana Masa Brian Onimno. Na ANAS edumo ye obi betimi a influence no. ANAS say Brian this cash ANAS bottom and now they ayima he say omungo share Dubai. It doesn't make sense. But people will talk about this and be posting this on social media. It doesn't really add up. So I said, me see, me share them na me di bonia. Kojo Preko na chem me go dis aboni. Na say Kojo Preko kra na dis aboni ne ba me so a. Na me obi a me yet training ni na say me feel say I can stand my ground sir. So I need to reject it. Obi na share say go di boni. I don't think it is right.
In that intina or instigate Ken Must Go agenda no.
What did Brian instigate Ken Must Go? Brian was part of Ken Must Go. I was part of Ken Must Go. At that point we felt say the economy of this country needed to be saved. And we have over 80 MPs, not just Brian. We were over 80 MPs.
Yeah, but he was the kingpin.
Nobody said he was a kingpin. I didn't even hear Brian speak on this matter. And when we started this whole concern, it was through a meeting. And we felt say anye bibia party no higher by no. And in since I was on the konya no kese no in the 2024 elections no. Senga yetie the MPs ne kana. I'm not sure say kebelu su poana kebelu su this level.
Oh no, but is it not so, because say o check a brand campaign team this year?
Yeah.
The number of people are persons are more na muka a Ken Must Go agenda. You are part.
Yes.
You had other colleagues of which
yes.
now they are part of the brand campaign.
But
Lawyer Ndiapia Kubi, Dr. Adumaku Kisi, Munina, Kalonza Henkra Munina, one or the other. Found yourself,
and that is why the with
Ghanaian, the Brian campaign.
That's why the Ghanaian people even want to see Brian as a presidential candidate because he surrounded himself with people who can speak truth to power. He surrounded himself with Nkrofua, sa Abani Dibonia. Obetimi achira Abani say, hey, mum dey say your party ne wa ban mu, but hey, senior okono dey yempe. And that is why we strongly believe say you need a leader like Brian, say, or Bonia, you can direct him and control him. Yes, so he orchestrated the removal of Kandapa. Was Kandapa ever removed? Kandapa was National Security Minister for 8 years. Was he ever removed? Did you ever hear Kandapa being removed as minister responsible for national security? For 8 years of Akufo-Addo's government, Kandapa was the minister for national security. He was never removed. Eti sa eyomuke erudura dansem. But yakoka edi egum from him eni edi gu Brian ni mu ase. Se bi obone ankrofo edi kromo ase. Niema enim no. Se ekase ebegina abonten akoka ba akomienu miensa. One hwe party be pai. But we will not even engage in lies, let alone bring out Nkrofo Niema Womwaye.
Okay.
But don't go and lie about people. Say, orchestrated the removal of Kandapa. When Kandapa was made the national security minister, a few people Akufo-Addo appointed in his early days, who stayed throughout the term as president for 2 terms, was Kandapa. Unless you have evidence to prove that Kandapa was removed. Kandapa was never removed.
Davis, with all this,
Yeah.
Obibe Bisa said, okay, Yakika Sanse Wina, what deny Nina? What truly is the vision? I feel ura Dr. Brian Echampon Huntia, Ofo say constituency and now say the MPP party should allow him to lead the MPP.
You see, at this point, the MPP needs somebody who can unite the base of the party. We feel say there's a lot of acrimony, and of course, people have realized say the tag say Brian Yasum Jeni, it seems to be working some magic for him. So we need to bring in certain things ayaka. And if you want to point out say Brian Ediboni Biana or Ebibia, bring out the full tape. Magana for the entire tape. Don't go and be doing editing. Or Katia now they have a kind just to be able to suit a certain agenda. Oh yes, sir. Then you are drifting away from who campaign now. You are now engaging the sheer propaganda, very wicked one, aimed at tarnishing the images of people. I know it's not something that we want to see. So that's here. But the Ghanaian people want a bold and a decisive leader. Leader who can take very bold decisions. When Brian was made the Minister for Agriculture, Kanina Ghana, they be a cost indication. Cocoa no, yedi cocoa no kusia wa, ni yedi akoje besia, ni yedi abeto cocoa, ni asan koton ama brofo na omo dit kana maye no. A branch in a buy or share sadi and say but how are we shortchanging the Ghanaian people? Or show one or see Debbie. This should be the last time. I mean, next a year, I may serve as Minister for Agriculture. So syndication become truly ye syndication more Ghana do not go for loan to buy cocoa beans. Ye wo cocoa no. There's demand for the cocoa. Se opa for sikabra na beto. And I think Cocoa Board has adopted that, which seems to be helping him. Obaye na cocoa beans near ton is 1,000 BB. We need to be shoot to the end they could do 3,000. So it was not surprising. Said the NDC in the attempt to also want to say something for cocoa farmers to also feel happy about it. Coca say almost about cocoa price and one family be at 6,000. And then you got 228 Ghana cedis per. And cocoa farmers are crying, they are complaining about it. So that's it. So those are two bold decisions Brian take here. Say be open bar a 3 months, ni pe also find a solution. You have to find a way to go and get rice, to immediately dispatch the rice to the north. Say be Nkrofo won chire wo mo. Find a way of supporting farmers say wo siremu say be wo ho chire wo mo. In fact, a money be cry or her. The rice was not meant for parliamentary candidates, like they have stated. It was meant for Ghanaians. It was meant to be shared for Ghanaians. Up north, Sebio is open by an omochre woman. Can you believe, say, NDC by shortages be by our free SHS, Moana, Omunya, and one infant supply. Do you know what they relied on? Rice are brine at the bar Ghana. And no, and NDC by rely to supply. So these are visionary leaders say be almost getting kokane. And so if you want people who have that confidence, who are very bold to take decisive decisions, I think it's Brian Champon stands tall.
Okay.
It's appeal. I mean, across the various divides, political divides, Obi Apenasem, Oba, and so forth, and then Obi a bumpire say MPP go Brian Champon as their presidential candidate because it beat me there assume the Aba. And saying press before we back over program. The excitement alone. So Brian picture cry and many age. And those are the things that win you election. And aside in their channel.
Okay.
A man for so penasem. That appeal, that likability, that the kingdom at the back party mono. Brian has it.
Okay.
And I'm excited about it.
Okay.
And I'm selling that to your delegates, you know. And that is why people are now seeing say a branch is here and shiny here.
Okay.
All
right. In a minute before you take leave of us, it just clicked my mind. Akwatia is on.
Yes.
The same Brian we understand once upon a time. Assisting in the party, right?
Yes.
In the Eastern region and all. He did so well. Of Fande party,
Yes.
you know, on to do all the things there and all that. Magic worked.
Yes.
Yeah, call a by election. Are we seeing Brian doing the same magic again?
Yeah, yes. I mean, the candidate every weekend is in Kou.
A candidate, right?
Oh, yes. I mean, it comes to Kou. That's
Okay.
why it comes to fuel.
Oh, sharp.
Yes, it comes to fuel in Kou. No, go back. We sit with them. We strategize. Yesterday, the regional chairman was it was at Rock City.
Okay.
In the evening, we were seated together till about
Okay.
11 p.m. looking at strategies how to defeat the NDC in Akwatia. And it was led by Brian. Yeah, the projector, projected.
Wow.
We are looking at strategy. That is what Brian stands for. A modernized person. He appreciates how strategy works in our body politics. And so I can tell you, the people of Akwatia come to Kou to fuel and go back. And they are energized. And I know, say, we are going to win that seat.
Overcall.
Yeah,
Yourself?
Meko.
Okay.
Meko.
Okay.
So it's your Hondin and Shadan and your baby, sir. But
Okay.
Meko, send him a public Kumanof. Mesa Kwakutia.
Okay. Mate.
Mate.
Ufana West to delegates, then I'll be catch Romo.
Oh, the mechanic say, Sabio Abatwa Ekotui, a Bushian Tokwa. Sabio Nyafe na open Beko can be no be abefa at the Akotu internet is not done than need the atom. And one more be we can also equally charge supporters or social media to now begin to insult other presidential candidates. But that's not what the MPP needs.
Okay.
The MPP needs a candidate that can bring people together. And to Enreno, Brian gave an order. Say,
Okay.
despite all the insults and Kolankola be dealing with social media, its people should be resolute.
Okay.
We should talk about the facts, the
Okay.
issues, the
Okay.
data.
Okay.
Of course, we need to find a way of appealing to the 1 million Kusasis to come back to the MPP and continue to support the MPP to win. And for me, you need a fresh face with a fresh mind, with that bold, decisive leader, which is Brian Champon, to lead the MPP to the next elections.
Honorable MP from Prior constituency, Honorable Davis Mansabuku. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Obaye, you know, we're come 35 minutes past the hour of 9 a.m. We're Kessben 92.9 office on Kessben TV, and then on DSTV channel 364 and office on Go TV channel 121. Mamen ko na yenkodi in komo we the year pa. This birthday is one of the classic ones we want to have on my day, Monday. Juada, Yankasa, ye papa, ye bibia, Reverend Osei Bonsu, founder and leader, Mokpa. I salute, Sofo. I salute you, pa. Happy birthday, the prayer papa. Me ye sure say obon pa mame pa. Enti ni mia meje number na ma frɛ na me ama jinshani bi ne adwuade ya wo birthday no koso no. Yen hwɛ o birthday wish exclusive one coming from my CEO himself lawyer Kwabena Kesse Steven ode Emma wo Reverend Osei Bonsu yemmo na ye feel say wo radio so yenti on your 50th birthday yenti na fe yembra sisia.
The radio said, and this so or the Adum and the 25th of August 2025. Adum or the Afribako Asaka Inuya and Bibia Yaminipa Ordinadum Ibiasi when Afribako can if you. Independent and Yanisa, you should be a Yamedin free abidra as in a Miss Asida. You can say Veneza. The Radidia be doing Reverend assembly ka ana mo ye kan say 14 years of mopa na em say e dey nim say ye o Maakye from 2002 nyina no na nyame e dey ne ye adwuma meka say 98 nyina ba nyina 2002 na nyame ensa won so but e nipa ni nye huni nyame adom kakra odina bi dru samri na wo hia no sha nensa ano adwuma na be du sam pempens nti odi onya fa kwa kan mfie ho a and the 50th anniversary and then the 50th anniversary and I say golden jubilee nyame di ache no mfie duonum re ache no ye hwe bi ofri obedura e say ka say mopa de ye ka 14 years and so ye de enim say from the family ni de mfie duasa ni echiri nyame edi na aye adwuma ye kenya say nyame a ofre no na ogie no so na afi so wananti na nemu odi ni adwuma no onko so amfa mfie ngu mfie so gidi for the say yenyina obia butaye say nyame mai Mose nyini ni bi Bible say Mose nyamfie wo ha na adwun 120 years nyame say Mose ni anya ni kusikus na ho ne so ante ene yesre dia ma reverend te nyame na dom sa emna wadi mfie adwunum ana say nyina celebrating 50th anniversary enye inshira kese pa ma no we me amadwen nche me say afiko nyame nyima kese kura wonanim di hu di munketu akura ya na ibompa ye ma ne pa the voice for so many years nyame tima continue no ama en jako kura mbo me ga say reverend kura ne ni asi ni nyina ya adum ni bra adum ni bia ti e de nyame ase se ne de iso e fa say ye hye fa say na meka ne say me ye bapanyi sesei redi kan pa de say on ti ase sala meka ne say me bapanyi sesei na misumanya akonya na me hira me nwen hia ne kuse se nyame nkoso anya na dom koso anyi ni fa adom ko adom okasa nsenche ni nya adwuma ahode nyame de ama no so nkoso amoso na mpo anamo nyame so de ne ye bia no nyame mfa ne nye kopim se ono Christ obi hia no e wo wiem se de Bible me yeti ase no e de gidi che se nyame wo ni papa de ma no ti reverend mi jabusa nyina nam ye jaboatin ne je mamidi fie anemu ma wo wotiri nkwa na yamakuse se nyame ko so amfa mfie mu mfie so wonya wadom no moa na de obese wodi onyame adwuma kodu bia no nyame ma mfa kodu ho ejiri che nse anamompa wotru ne nti nyame di bokwa wie pa ti obi obuti enka bia no na ye kanyina ne say reverend ne dey na 25th of August nyina ka bomu na edi aseda amenyame ne nyina ka bomu na ya hye nyame nu nyam odi mepenso a odi na bedru ti nyame nkoso amfa mfie engunu mfie so bio na wonhia no wonhia ne ma wonhia ne nananom nanan kanso anom I want to address so sa mopa ministry aye hui nyina hoda kopim se Yesu besa babio nyame agya oba na nkonkodi munti amen.
And then a message coming from a CEO of Kessben group, Ora Steven Kessben, and you know a lawyer or then a message ama ne brother. Meso Mejina Kessben Accra and Nemu as junior manager, of course, and then a host of essbenMaakye. Yes, so Kase Reverend Osebunsu, happy birthday to you. Rade on show non koso on bon hu ban pa. Ain't you know, and that's Reverend Osebunsu, Reverend Obi, founder and leader of Mokfa. If you ain't our staff of the group, Radin Show, of course, bon pa my nothing in our hair, sir. Radin Show, baby Reverend. And then a happy birthday to you, my Madam Dinah Amankwa. We are next, we are Bepwase. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to you, Stephen Owusu Owotakwa. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to you, Dorothy Wachi of Air Pankrono. Happy birthday to you, Dorothy Wachi. And then a happy birthday to you, Mr. Daniel Chunebua Kodia. Mr. Daniel Chunebua Kodia, happy birthday to you. The front tickets. Oh yeah, National Health Insurance Manager Mampo. Happy birthday to you. Ready? Inshallah on more who buy. No show so maybe beer into me and koye a man. And then in the show at exactly 9:42 in the studios of Kessben 92.9. And I want to share more Kessben TV. Made I say when you go to show, non show so. Have a good start of the week. And today is Monday. And hey, I feel ya shots here. And now koye amawa. Can who is watching our ho? And kwande here soon kwa. And kwamo hoa. Bia beye kama. As I always say, I am back again to say that I love you and have a great and wonderful day. Heavily produced by Richard Apiasapon, Fifi, Daniel, and then the man himself, Amos, and Afeso Kwekwana, and say, Bedamunina, and then Kabori Mahmood. Happy belated birthday to you, Kabori. Happy belated birthday to you. And then good morning to you, Mr. Kwame Appel. Okay, so that is Kabori. Happy belated birthday to you. Radin Shop, Beman. Mr. Lutu Bruta, we are my friends. We are party one, and you hear dear. Why you party one for Kabori, Yenya dear, so Mansonfo. And then let me say good morning to you, Mr. Kwame Appel, my lecturer. But I see you bring Uncle Show. Have a blessed day, and trust me, I'm handing you over to the man, Joe Laka, with midfield action from now to 2 p.m. with a team classic. Have a wonderful day. Good morning.
I'll